all, a very, very warm welcome to all of you here. Uh, we are so excited to have you all for this interesting masterclass. This is because this is based on generative AI, and it's a skill that we all are learning, we are all adapting, and it's a skill that has become super important to grow and to upskill. This is something that we cannot overlook anymore. Generative AI has become the future, and unless we get on and adapt, uh, the technology will get so fast that it'll, zoom past ahead of us. So let's get on to the masterclass, get the practical skills. Let me give you a quick introduction. My name is Kashish Lewis. I'm your host for this masterclass, and I'm super excited to feature Emmanuel, who will be delivering a class today on generative AI, designed especially for students who want clarity beyond the hype of AI. This session, you will learn what generative AI is, how it works. You will explore practical student use cases with tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and learn how AI can improve your academic productivity, research, and communication. We also dive into using AI for resume building and career preparation in a very strategic way. So, this masterclass is not just another webinar. This is going to show you some hands on skills, some activities that you can do, prompts that you can generate, actual skills that are applicable while you're using generative AI. Most importantly, we are going to emphasize on ethical usage, avoiding plagiarism and misuse, and learning to use AI as a thinking assistant and not a shortcut. The goal is very simple. It's of this masterclass. We all want you to think sharper, work smarter, and stay ahead. Respond. Before we get into the masterclass, I would like to quickly introduce IBMR to all of you. Just a quick introduction about the college that is bringing you this masterclass. IBMR is a very old legacy with a very new mindset. This is something I say because they are getting into technology, they're getting into new age innovation, they're getting into hands on projects. They are making sure the students have access to new things that will help them accelerate their career within their academy. So, for over 26 years now, IBMR has been shaping future leaders with a strong vision to empower students and transform them into decision makers. With a national presence, a reputation for academic excellence, IBMR offers industry aligned programs at IBMR Hubli campus, the Bangalore campus, and the Jaipur campus. We have programs like MBA plus PGPM, MCA plus PGPIT, and much more. The Hubli campus offers all sorts of programs starting from PUC till masters like MSc as well. You can explore more on their website. But IBMR's mission is not just preparing the students for their jobs, but it's about creating long term careers and making them into leaders. That is why you can see that we arrange masterclasses like this on a every Saturday basis so that you get access to new skills and new information that is out there to help you grow and become professionally bold and informed. All right, moving forward, let's introduce you to the speaker. These are the key takeaways, by the way. We will be learning, like I said, about generative AI. You're going to use it for your academic productivity. You're going to use it in research, ethical use. It's important that we use AI ethically, because if there is no ethical, and avoiding plagiarism. So avoiding plagiarism is important because you need to do enough research. AI models are at their early stages. They're growing every day. So what you feed into AI and what you learn from it is very important. So we're going to understand and decode that today in this class. Introducing to you the speaker of the day, the man of the show, G.R. Emmanuel, who will be teaching us about generative AI today. Let me give you a quick introduction about who he is. So, G.R. Emmanuel, the speaker of our masterclass today, is a founder of UL Square, training coordinator of Vision Fly Bangalore, community builder, a trainer, and a youth development facilitator. G.R. Emmanuel works with students very closely, with young professionals across academic and skill development spaces, and he is building a community that is growth focused. The community's name is UL Square. You can check it out. We are in collaboration with UL Square for this masterclass. This growth focused community is built around clarity, discipline, accountability, and structured thinking to bring like minded people together. With experience spanning in education, marketing, administration, hospitality, training, and coordination, Emmanuel brings a real world, application driven approach to his sessions. His work focuses on helping students convert knowledge into consistent action. Known for simplifying complex concepts and encouraging responsible application of modern tools, Emmanuel's sessions emphasize clarity, discipline, communication, and ethical decision making, equipping students to become more self directed and adaptable in a rapidly evolving environment. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's session. Keep your notepads ready. We will have time for questions at the end. You can use the scanner to connect with the link with the speaker on LinkedIn. Please send them a request, and I'm sure Emmanuel would love to connect with you and clarify any doubts, or if you have any guidance that you need, or just if you want to exchange some thoughts. I'm sure he would love to connect with you all. Thanks, speakers, for patiently listening to the introduction. Over to you, Emmanuel. Let's get into the class.
Hello everyone, good evening. I hope you all are great today. I love actually interactional classes and all. So if you could just say thumbs ups, you can send other things like a heart. I just found out there is heart here as today's Valentine's Day. It would be appreciated if everybody can send all kinds of these things, right? Hello everyone. I think everybody is doing good. Can I get emojis? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, great. So we'll start with the masterclass today. So first, I have a question I would love to ask. Please do put up in chat. Let's see what you all have to say. And it is okay if you can unmute and answer. But I think there are only 17 people, so it's okay that you can unmute and say. Okay. I would first question is how many people use AI here? AI. How many people use AI? Or what do you use it for? Okay, me, yes. What do you use it for? Anything? Okay. So, like, usually we use AI to ask questions, right? For example, I'll send a message here. Can you, for example, you can see in the chat, I've sent you the usual questions that we ask for research purpose and structure, for assignments, for exam purpose. Okay, great. So we ask these usual questions, right? Usually I used to ask like this, can you give me a model to train today's class? Something like that. Or you'll be asking, what is AI? Or you can say, what is something like, what is generative AI or anything like that, right? Great. So what if I say that what you do, what questions you ask to AI is not entirely accurate, or if I say it's not, right way to do it, right? It's concerning, right? Guys, Kashish, Jessica, anyone? Hello? Kashish or Jessica, can you please,
Hello.
yeah. Kashish, is it okay if they can unmute and speak? Because I would love to,
Yeah,
love
that's
it to
not
be
an
an interactive
issue.
class.
But
Yeah, I
they'll have to
think,
ask to unmute. You can, like, when they ask, you can. I've made you the
okay,
host, so you
okay,
can
okay.
grant them access when they want to unmute.
Done, done, done.
You'll get a pop up on your screen. So,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah.
Thanks. Guys, I would love if you can answer the questions. It would be great. We can understand it way more faster and better because we have very less time. I don't want to be your, typical lecturer where I just speak for next 1.5 hours. So if there is an interaction, it would be great. So anybody can unmute, or ask permission to unmute. I will be happy to do so. Let's do it. Okay? Can I get a thumbs up, or can I get a pop up here so that I can unmute you? Oh, I'm not getting anything from the students. No problem. Chalo. We'll continue with the session. So what if I tell you AI, what questions we ask usually are not actually the most accurate way to do it. For example, we'll ask a lot of questions like, what is this or what is that? What is the constitution level, or who wrote the constitution? When was it written? Usually we ask questions like that, right? Like we ask for Google. I would say that it is not the most effective way. So today we will learn a lot about AI and how it works. First question is, what is AI? Can anybody answer it for me? What do you think AI is? What do you think AI or artificial intelligence is? No? Okay, fine. Okay. So artificial intelligence is okay. I'm getting few answers here. So I'm so sorry, I didn't notice. It's a trained model. Good. Artificial intelligence is a model trained by humans. Okay, so it's a model which is trained by a human, or it more specifically by a set of data which was drawn for past, let's say for example, 5, 10, 20, 50, 50 years of data work is put here. Artificial intelligence which performs multitasks. Yeah, can perform multitask, or else it performs multitask because it's part of a computer where computer already can multitask. Anything else which has every knowledge to guide us? Oh my god, okay, we are making it omnipotent kind of thing. Okay, module which thinks like human being. Okay, how many people think that AI has the intellectual capacity of a human or better than human? How many people think that AI has algorithm and data to mimic human cognitive function? Awesome way to put it, Mohammed Mas. So AI is nothing but it's a system which has data that was taught or given by humans. And I would like to add something in it saying it is a structured way of putting data into. Okay. Now, how can I say this? How can I say it in simple words? Now, let's say when a small baby is born, does it come with all the knowledge of how to live its life, or do we do something to it where it starts living life? Understanding, right? A small baby is taught every single thing from small when it is very small. When years pass by, it starts learning new things. Then it starts its own way of living. Even though the data is similar, but the way of living changes according to the environment. Environment it is born in or raised in. For example, there is a small child. I will give basic values to it. The in the same way, I'll give the other child the basic value as well. But this child is born rich and this child is born little bit poor. But now, when these two people, even though having the same value of data or same way of living, which I taught them, the rich kid will have different kind of values when it grows, and the small kid will have entirely different value when it grows. Does it make sense? If it makes sense, can I have a thumbs up? Okay, great. Okay, I have a confusion. Some people raise their hand, some people give thumbs up. If you're raising hand, that means you want to speak, or okay, fine. So that is basically how AI is. AI is a, let's say, a person which can learn by its own, but having the guidance of a person. It's like having guidance of a person. Now, a small child learning every single thing, having a guidance of a person. Okay. Now let's go forward and let us learn about what are the types of AI. How can be AI used? When I open Instagram, I see they will say AI is used in this. I know, especially product. Say they will put a ad in it, and they'll say this is a AI bottle. This bottle recognizes what kind of water is inside, and it will give you purified water, and it is powered by AI. People started adding AI for every single thing, saying AI in this, AI in that, that is AI, this is AI. When we are in this kind of generation where people are taking advantage of what AI, saying we can use this in so many different ways, how are we supposed to know what exactly and how exactly do we use AI in certain situations? Now, we are students here. How do we use AI for our academic purpose? Now, we are working professional here. How do we use AI for our career? Now, say after you pass your examination, after you go in the world, how can you use AI to get jobs, or how can you use AI to get certain kind of roles? If I go into Indeed and search for those kind of roles, it might be true, it might not be true sometimes. Correct? Because it is not as defined as AI can do it. But what if I say you can search jobs through AI? What if I say you can give interviews through AI? What if I say you can pass examinations with AI? Crazy, right? Thumbs ups, please. You can say words also if you want, not just thumbs up. Yes, no, yes, no. If you think it is yes, it's a yes. If you think it's not right, you can say no. No problem with that. Okay. Now, people just now, Mars said it's an algorithm and data to mimic human cognitive function. Now, here we come to the basics of AI. The main definition of AI is nothing but AI is a calculator with the ability of prediction. For example, if I say the sky is dash, what will be the answer? You can write it in the chat. The sky is blue. Or now the sky is blue. Now if I say the time is 6 o'clock in the evening, the sky is It's 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'll say the sky is dark, sunset. That's it. Endless. Okay. When we ask certain kinds of question, we try to connect. So initially, when I asked the sky is, people started answering blue, 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 and one person said endless. When I said 6 o'clock, you said dark and sunset. Similarly, AI also predicts things. For example, it doesn't know sky is blue, but we said the sky is blue, so it says it is blue. Understanding, right? So AI is not at all as capable as humans are currently, but it is very capable when you give it data. How do we give data? By collecting information. That's why we have statistics. Commerce students and science students, congratulations. You are part of training AI. Okay, so AI is nothing but, okay, I got a thumbs up. AI is nothing but it's a generative system which has a structure which starts predicting things. It's a calculator, in other words, which has the ability to predict things. Simple. It's not some sci-fi thing where robots will dominate the world. Probably it can happen. We don't know, but right now it's not. Okay. How many people think AI will take away our jobs? If you say yes, you can say yes, or you can say no. No. Yes, 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 maybe. What if I say AI will never take away the jobs? It cannot possibly take away our jobs. Why? Why cannot it take? As we can see in the world right now, every single person is using AI. We have recently seen a person getting fired because he was using AI, right? So how can we say that AI will not replace people? Because it is used by human. Point number one. Because without humans command, AI cannot work. That is what usually people think. But there are types of AI which keeps on learning on its own. If you have heard about it, I'll tell you what kind of AI it is. But there's an AI which will learn on its own, which can execute things on its own. Can anybody say, for example, yeah, I'll come there. It has some boundaries which can't cross it. Example, like, say, for example, you said the statement. It has some boundaries. Now, if I want to think about it, AI has a boundary which it cannot cross. That is what? For example, it is just in the cloud. It cannot come into physical world like that. Yeah, basically. But if we add something to it, say for example, if we give it access to work with machines, probably it can create its own model, right? But hopefully it doesn't. Imagine a robot coming on its own accord and doing all the things like a human does. That is crazy idea, but it's fascinating though. Okay, so we just said, for example, Mr. Vishnu had asked what kind of AI can learn on its own. This is very theoretical, but there are signs of AI learning on its own, which are also called as super intelligence. There is a system. I don't know exactly where. It is not publicly disclosed, but there were a lot of people who were speaking about it, especially the CEO of NVIDIA, Jason. When he was speaking, he spoke about this AI which learn things on its own. Okay, it is not actually put across in the public yet. There are conspiracy theories and all sorts, but as Jason has spoken about it, so it might be accurate. We cannot say. But there are AI which can learn on its own. Now, if I say, for example, I was surprised when I started using ChatGPT for the first time. I gave it a data, for example, hi, my name is Emmanuel, and I am a training coordinator in Vision Fly. I want to start my own business. What do you think you can give ideas as? So it gave me XYZ ideas. So the next time I was trying to put up a mail, I told AI the data like I want to send a mail to this person in this way to by this time, and put it. I didn't tell my name to it again. So you know how to write a mail, right? Dear sir, there will be body of the mail. Then at the end we will say kind regards, warm regards. Then we will write our names, right? Even though I did not give my name to it, it wrote my name directly. And I was surprised. I was like, I didn't give my name to it, but still it took my name inside. How is it possible? Right? How is it possible? Then I thought, okay, probably because it has data storage into it. Right? I have a question. From where AI will get the knowledge about our topic? It is the data which was collected. It was the data which was collected by a lot of people. Now, say for example, you have your books, right? You'll be having your book. In the book, whatever the data or whatever is written by a number of people, okay, will be around in the internet. Now if you try to search anything, there are so many research papers which are free to use. There are so many textbooks which are free to use. Now having all those things, I am a person who created the AI. I can input the AI, I can input all the data which is in the market, put it inside. Now there are people who will spend crores, matter of fact, they spend crores of rupees just to get those kind of data so that an AI can learn all those things. We'll train it to perform those tasks. Okay, fine. So let's get into the types. So I was speaking about the types. So there is a type which is called super intelligence. It is not still, in the market properly. It is not for use. It is still under process, and it is still theoretical. To be honest, it is still theoretical. But there are signs of it. And narrow AI. Have you heard about narrow AI? Do you know we use narrow AI without knowing we are using narrow AI? Anybody knows what is narrow AI? You can say thumbs up if you know. If you can say thumbs down if you don't know. If you know, please give an example for narrow AI. Okay, one person. No, no. Okay. Have you used Spotify or not Spotify? Have you used Google? This one, YouTube. Yes, we have used YouTube a lot. Now, if I search for say for example, Minecraft gameplay. I watch Minecraft gameplay for 1 hour and I close my application. Tomorrow I'll come back to the YouTube again. Once I open, again I'll see different kind of Minecraft gameplay. Have you seen that? If you have seen, you can say thumbs up. Now, same goes with Instagram. If I like a cat video, no, next all the videos which I watch after two reels, again I'll get a cat video. If I like it again I'll get a cat video. I like it again I'll get one more. Have you seen that? If yes, thumbs up. That is nothing but narrow AI. AI, yes, the best example for it is Instagram Reels. You like something, you'll get the same context, the same kind of reel the next time. If you like it again you'll get it. If you watch it completely also, you'll get again. So it is also known as algorithm. Algorithm learns on human behavior. Yes, Sanya Nalban, as I said, isn't it because of algorithm? Don't you think algorithm is also learning what is human behavior? How do they like? How do they post or share? That is the example for narrow AI. Any questions here? Okay. Next, we have something called as general AI or AGIs. This is very high level of reasoning. I'm not getting, sir. Okay, I'll again recap what is narrow AI. If I see one video, if I like it, if I see it for a lot, a time frame, for example, there is a duration of reel of 1 minute. I watch the whole reel for 1 minute and I like it. If I scroll past it, after first one, after second reel, the third reel, again I'll get the same video. For example, cat video, dog video, bike, cat video. If I like the cat video again it will make sure that I get cat video the next turn. Again cat, dog, cat. I like the cat again, I'll get cat. And here and there, mix masala, there will be, for example, ads. That is different. That is revenue generating model by Instagram. That is different, but this is how it is. Okay. So I was speaking about, it's just like relatable things appearing. Absolutely, as simple as that. It all is possible because of narrow AI. Yes, recommendation system. Isn't it because then it narrows down our interest? Absolutely, because it learns from our behavior. What do we like? What do we share? What do we save? Okay. That is not that is even though we use it a lot, but it is not that like that crazy. I would not recommend you to use Instagram 100% of the time. So please don't use narrow AI. Okay. Next, so I was speaking about general AI. General AI is nothing but, as I said, super intelligence, which is another type of AI which learns on its own. General AI is nothing but the thing which we are aiming to achieve right now. For example, all the AI systems we have, ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, let's say DeepSeek, right? Meta, Llama, all these AIs which we have, which are models which which can be taught in a specific way, and usually these are generative AIs which generate texts, image, and ideas. Uh, these kind of AIs are having the more the goal to achieve the general AI, which is the highly intelligent. It should be as intelligent as we are. That is the goal of it. So present we don't have it, but we are trying to achieve it. So when we speak about generative AI, can you suggest some best AI tools with their uses? Absolutely. After you understand what kinds of AI we have, every single AI type, I'll give you one tool so that you can start learning it. And also I will be showing you how to use those AI right now. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so generative AI. What is generative AI? Anybody knows? I just said that. What is generative AI? I said what generative AIs are. If you can say, it would be great. Okay, let's. I'll just say it. Generative AIs are nothing but an AI which is used to create text or make text. Say, for example, we use it in ChatGPT a lot, or Gemini. People who go to Google and type something and say enter, there is a column called AI mode. So if you click on it, the Gemini of Google will start doing its magic, and you get the relevant data or relevant answer for it. That is generative AI. Second is productive AI. This is not usually used by any of us, and it is not that useful if you use it also. Say, for example, what it is called is predictive AI. We don't use it, but it is used a lot by weather forecasters, and also people who work with geography. For example, people try to predict when the next tsunami can come, or when the next earthquake can come, right? Usually this is done. No, there was a recent case, when people try to put AI usage to predict these kinds of things. Usually what happens is there is a system which detects the measurement of vibrations under the under the crust. So what happened? They started feeding the AI, the predictive AI, with all the previous, centuries worth of data inside it. So what happened was, when the next AI was sorry, when the next earthquake was about to come, even though it was not early, but it gave them some time to prepare for it, which is the power of productive AI. Next is computer vision. This is formed, this was done when around 2012. When have you ever heard about image recognition? It started with 2012 mobile phones with CCTV cameras. People started using it a lot. That is nothing but computer vision. So these are the types of AI which is used in every different industries which is in the market. So now let's move on to the use cases of AIs, as Miss Sania Nalband had asked for. First thing is, we'll learn about ChatGPT. Anybody, can you tell me how do you ask ChatGPT for an answer? Say, for example, you can think that this is ChatGPT. Chatbox is your ChatGPT, and you can ask a question. Example, yeah, by giving a prompt. So can you give the same prompt here in this message? I want you to ask about to get a job. What are you doing? Say, for example, I have done my hotel management. I will say, I've done my hotel management and I want a job. Example. So how do you ask ChatGPT that question? You want to be prepared for an interview which is coming in 2 days. 2 days. Anyone? I'll also open my ChatGPT. We'll give you a prompts. Okay. Prompt example. I'm a student. I'm planning to get a job. Can you guide me about future plannings? Okay. Okay. Give me a second. I will just quickly present my. Anybody else? We have one more. Let me quickly see it also. 1 second. Okay. Can you see? I hope you all can see this. If you can, please send thumbs ups. Yes. Okay. Now, I will copy the prompt of Sania Nalbang. 1 second. So I'll say the same thing which you had said. I am a student and I'm planning to get a job. Can you guide me about future plannings? Now, because my AI is already trained to think like I think, so I'll just add. Okay, internet is slow. Okay. Now, can you guys see the response? Ask it in this format. Task detail. Okay. Ask it. Okay. Now, once you read the student, once you read the response to it, you're a student, you want a job. That's not plan, that's vague wish. Let's break this properly. First, answer this honestly. Why do you want a job? Money, experience, pressure from family, or escaping from something? What skills do you actually have that someone would pay for? In which field do you grow? Okay. Now it is asking us to decide. Step 1. Step 2, it is asking to choose an industry. Step 3, it is asking skill audit. Okay. What kind of skills do you have? Step 4, it is asking 60 days action plan to create a resume, to upgrade our skills, to experience, experience, to create our experience and application strategy, how to apply for job interviews. Next is interview preparation. Once you get, and common mistakes students make, waiting for perfect job, applying without skills. Okay, good. Now I need clarity from you. Now, one second. What do you think this response is? Is this response good, Miss Sanya, or anybody can respond to this? The response is good. Okay. Okay. Somebody said not satisfied. Somebody said, and Sanya said it's a good response. Now, what if I say the same thing? I will ask it again, but in a different way. The same question I will ask, but in a different way. I'll go to new chat. Let's say again, I'll have to do this. Now, I'll again add the same thing. Say, for example, first I'll give it a role. Role is act like an education counselor. Okay, so we want an education counselor to help us with our career, obviously, or I will say education counselor slash education counselor or consultant. Okay, next I will give it a task. I'll say I want you to find me a best job available in the market for my skill level and above. That is the task for it. Third will be the context. The context will be I am a student from IBMR. I am studying say for example BBA final year. I have 4 months to finish my course. And what else should I add? 4 months to finish my course. Yeah, I am Emmanuel, a student of IBMR. Finish my course. So this is the context for it. I can add more if I want to, or I can deduct. I can remove the things which I don't need. After doing this, okay. Now let's compare the both the responses. Roles you should target based on your MBBA skills. These are entry level, and it said to apply for an internship. Best way to get your feet in the door: marketing intern, digital marketing intern, business development, sales intern, HR intern, finance, accounting intern, operation, project support intern. So these are the types of opportunities I can get. Second, I should target the entry level jobs which I can apply full time options. So it said business development executive, associate, inside sales, sales executive, B2B or B2C, HR, accounting, market, operation. So it will show me what will happen if I do. It will say build client pipeline and support sales team. I can learn B2B and B2C sales work, HR admin, basic accounting, content marketing execution, and office and process support roles. It also said the typical salary in India starts 15,000 to 28,000 per month. For HR, it is 18 to 30. For accounting, it is 17 to 30. Good. These are the early norms, but performance matter more than base pay. Big companies which can hire BBA grads, Tata, HDFC, Infosys, Amazon, Deltoid. Strategies for you straight, no sugar coating. Apply for interns first, even paid ones. If you have to pay for it, sure. Get one relevant skill certificate. Go to sales business. Use LinkedIn, Intershala or Indeed Daily. Network with recruiters and alumni. What should you do the next week? Day 1, finalize the resume. Day 3 to day 7, apply for 50 internships, 30 junior job roles. Every day, follow up the recruiters. Bonus, take quick Google Analytics and Excel certification. It drastically increases the interviews. Now, if you want, I can generate tailored list of specific links and apply today. Now, I want you to observe the last point which says here when the last point it said it gave. Now I need clarity for you, and it asked me certain kind of questions. But when I gave it context and the way it has to think for me and what I need from it, it did not ask those questions to me. Why do you think that? Can anybody answer it for me? Why do you think that happened? Hello, people, anyone online? Okay. Because we have provided the necessary knowledge about us. Could you repeat again? The question was, what is the difference between the first response which I had done, which I copied Miss Sania's prompt, and what is the difference between that and my prompt which I have given here? Is the question more customized? Okay. It is more customized. It has more knowledge about us, necessary knowledge about us. Right. So I want you all to understand, the basic of AI, straightforward, without gossip, proper information about us and the task. Right. I want you all to understand one basic thing about AI. AI is truly intelligent. It is not like it doesn't understand. You give it a proper context. Say, for example, if I go to somebody and say, give me information about dog, what do you think they will say? Right? They don't have enough info, enough context about it. Say, for example, what dog? What is here? What are you speaking about? What should I speak about? And like multiple questions. Like, is it dog? Stray dog, or is it dog which is been which is being domesticated by humans, or are you talking about dog skin, wolves? Like, there are multiple questions which comes in mind, right? The similar way, if you ask chat gpt or any kind of AI what is dog, it will also ask those kind of question. It wants to give you a proper answer. So always remember, when you're talking to an AI, to remember these three things. First is the role the AI should play. For example, if I want to know about certain research paper, yeah, okay, say how to how to create a business model. Okay, how to create. I have this business idea. What do you think it is? Instead of doing that, I will say, be a business analyst and also my mentor. The task is to make sure that I get the relevant idea about my own idea, the idea which I have, and lastly I will say, this is the idea, what do you think about it? So first thing is the role it has to play, second is the task which it is supposed to do, the third thing is what is the context of it. Give it little bit more information so that it has an idea of what you are actually speaking about. Then it will give you an answer which is specifically made for you. Understood? Any questions? Is it clear? Yes. Awesome. Roshan said clear. Yes. Anybody has any doubts here? Yes. Okay. Is it clear? If it is clear, give thumbs up. If it is not, you can say no or thumbs down. Both are fine. Yes. No. So we understood what is AI. We understood how to use AI. Now we'll understand how can a student use an AI. What is it useful for? How can we think about multiple different things? Say, for example, can we use it in examinations or something like that? Okay. Fine. First thing, have you ever used ChatGPT? How many people have used ChatGPT? ChatGPT specifically. How many people have subscription for ChatGPT? How many people have subscription for ChatGPT? The subscription Go, which free it gave, no? Free Go subscription. How many people have purchased it or did something with it? Okay, Mohammed Maz have done it. Anybody else? I have Gemini subscription. Okay, great man. It is 2000 something, similar to ChatGPT. Okay, I think they also had given free subscription once upon a time. If you have one subscription, Google One subscription. Yeah, if I try to buy ChatGPT or something like that, but it gets free from Geo. Yeah, right. That was the thing. Yeah, understood. Okay. So it is free for students, right? If you have ID card for student, it was giving free subscription. Yes, that is right. Okay. So now, Gemini, okay. But ChatGPT, do you know that there is an option to use voice? Have you seen it? Have you used it? Have you used it before? Anyone? Yes or no? No. I think for free version also you'll get the option of using it. Per day you can use for so much time only. Even though if you don't have the subscription for it, still you can use it. Okay. What if I say you can use it to learn, how to speak different languages? I'll say if I turn on, I don't think so you can hear it. That is why I'm not using it. Or else I would have used it for you. Or else I can use it in my mobile phone if I try to connect it in some way. Okay, sir, how can we get ChatGPT Pro version for free? I think there was a ad recently. If you have Airtel or something, then you can get a free Go subscription. It is not Plus, neither Pro. It is Go subscription. So you'll have to check with it. Let's ask ChatGPT itself. Let's ask ChatGPT. I think I've asked it before. Okay, everybody open a ChatGPT. Let's just explore the thing here. If you go to upgrade plan, you'll find it. Go. I think it is for all Indian users. It's not just for Google, Airtel users. It is for all Indian users. Go subscription is for free. Can you see it on the screen? I think you can get it for free. So you can get it from there. Okay. So I was asking how many people know the option to speak with AI, use voice. Sir, don't you think for some silly reason also we can depend on AI? I think it's a disadvantage for thinking capacity. What is option? What is your opinion? Okay, I'll come there. It comes under the disadvantage and advantages. We'll speak about that in the next topic after this. So, what do you think about the voice control of it, or speaking about voice? Have anybody used it? I didn't get an answer for it. Yes or no? Yes, Vishnu has used it. Tanya has used it. It has a very beautiful voice, by the way. ChatGPT has. Okay, so this is the option which you can use, and trust me, I've used it to learn sales. I've used it to use sales. Say what I did was I asked it, ChatGPT, become my customer, and I would love to sell you a water bottle, and it starts speaking like a customer. Try it once after you finish this masterclass. You can try it. I cannot do it here. That's why I've just quoted it so that you can do it later. Okay. Okay. Now, have you understood the prompt process, or how to prompt with how to talk to an AI? Role, task, and context. After you learn this, it is very simple for you to do any kind of job. Done. Now, have you heard about this is also part of generative AI? Do you know you can create presentations with AI? Do you know that you can create presentations with AI? Yes, we can create. Can you name any one AI which can create these, presentations? Can anybody do it? Maybe Grok, Gamma. Very good. Thank you so much, Mr. Vishnu, and thank you so much for Mamata as well. Gamma is the prominent, the best, which is in the market to create presentation. Gamma AI as well. If I log into it, you'll be able to see. I think my account is not logged in into this. Is it logged in? Okay, logged in. This is also free. This has something called as credits which you can use to create presentations. So let's start with one small example. Now, can you see the screen, people? If you can see, please say yes. Great. So now if I go on create with AI, I can have multiple options here to generate, to paste in text, to generate from template, or to import a file or an URL. Now, usually what happens, this is new one, generate from templates. Paste in text, I can go to ChatGPT, I can ask for it to make a presentation for me. It will make a presentation. I will copy the text and I will paste it. This is usually how paste to text will work. Now we'll learn about generate, because this is what the great thing about is. Now here I can create up to 10 cards, 10 cards in the sense 10 slides, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50 and 70. These all cost you money. So I would not go there. I don't use Gamma a lot, but I use it sometimes if there is an urgent case where I will have to use it. Now I will say, hey Gamma, think like AI trainer and make me a presentation on types of AI, their uses, and two examples for each. So I'll say generate online. I'm just giving a small context. Let's not try to go too deep for now. Now it gave me all the context of it, the examples and everything. Now what I can do is I can go to here. I can say I want, the way I want to do it. I want to do it like this, or view more themes. I can search for themes. I like black and white, but let's see, we can choose any different one. I think this one is nice. Okay, let's select this theme and let's click on generate. And by the way, I can edit anything here. Say I don't want anything, a word from that. I can remove that word and I can do something new. If it's awesome, then please give a thumbs up. Let's say. Please give a thumbs up if you think it's awesome right on the screen. Great. By the way, depending on how fast is the internet, it will finish by that time. So we have 8 slides, which is something now, and 9 and 10, 2 slides more. And after that, I can just share it to you so that you can use it as your research for later. I can import it. I can do a PowerPoint presentation. It will get downloaded, or I can share this with a link. Can copy the link. I can go to chat and I can send it to you. You can click on it and you can use it. You can even edit it after downloading. I got it downloaded here. Crazy. So this is the way you can use Gamma for anything. But the only limitation of this is you'll have to pay for it. So being a student, I also didn't pay for it because I do rarely use it, right? If I use it every single time, then probably I would pay. But it is not necessary for you to pay because there's an option for it where you can use it for free for some kind. Say I had 400 credits, now 40 credits are taken away. I have 360 more credits remaining. So if we divide it, then we can use it for 10 times. We can make 10 different AI models, and every single month it will be recovered. Like you can, it will be refreshed every single month or something like that. I get 400 for sign up. Subscription paid plan. The account can have 2000 credit once per year. So per user. As you spend credit, you can keep earning more. So as I spend more, I can keep earning more. That is how it is, I think. I'll have to pay money if I have to do more. So what I used to do is before I simply log in with different accounts. I just kept logged in. So we can use 3 email ID per month and to use for free. Absolutely, you can do it. Okay, done. So this is the way you can use AI for creating presentation. Now there is one more thing which people use a lot. Can you still see the screen? I don't think so. You can see the screen. Now, next thing is an AI which we use, which particularly a business person or anybody who wants to make advertisement use about, for example, Canva. Do you know that Canva also has AI? Canva also can be done with AI, used with AI. For example, if I just present you with Canva real quick. Yeah. 1 second, just give me 1 second. Stop sharing. Canva crashed because so many things are on the system right now. It has crashed. Okay. So I can share Canva now. Can everybody see the Canva on the screen? If yes, please say yes or send thumbs up. Can everybody see Canva? Done. So now in Canva, we can usually design it by adding, making designs here, social media, websites, all these things. Now there is an option here saying Canva AI. If I click on it, similar things will come on the thing. Now again, I'll have to prompt here, describe your idea and I'll bring it to life. Now say, if I want to structure a template for my business, UL Square. So I will say I want, okay, better than this. I will say, I'll go to ChatGPT. 1 second. I'll go to ChatGPT. I'll ask it to make a prompt for me. I'll copy that prompt. I will paste the prompt here because I don't want to waste a lot of time just thinking about a prompt. I'll go to the prompts and I will say I want to do this, for example. Okay, I'll go here. I'll paste what I want to make. This is this is what I want to give people the idea of it. So I will type you are a business owner and you want to make a leaflet for your business, and this will be the theme of it. This will be the theme of it. There will be a master class on 14th at 7 p.m. 2024, 2020. Sorry, I'm getting 2 years back. 2026, 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. and there are 5 seats. Use red and pink color. Now I will add an image. Okay, I can add an image or I can just say submit. Mind you, this is completely free. This do not have any subscription needed for it unless and until you are using very sophisticated templates of it. Got to know how to use Canva? Any questions in here? If there are any, you can ask. And lastly, we will learn one more AI model for your day-to-day use. Now, we'll learn how to use ChatGPT in different way. If you think you can use Canva for making designs in the future, please put a thumbs up for now. Actually, I'm not very comfortable with speaking alone when I'm taking classes, but still, let's do as much as we can so that we can understand how much we can. Okay. Can we see the screen? If you can, please put a thumbs up. And lastly, how to use anything, for example, how to use ChatGPT for your studying purposes. Okay. Now, if there is a question like, you want to learn about quantum physics, which is the most confused, topic across the globe. So if I ask it what is quantum theory, then obviously it is not a proper prompt. So I'll give it a role. Role will be like act like. Now if you see the it says like a superhero and describe your powers. Okay. Act like a professor of quantum physics, and can you explain it to me in simple words for my examination preparation? If you see this, it gave me images also to understand. It gave me what are the important principles that I have to remember. What is the meaning of it? And I said for exam, what matters in exam? It gave me these are the things which matter for the exam. Understand these. Isn't it funny? So what if we try to use this for examination? So I heard this news, no? Last month there was a student who took 5 years question paper from his passed out students alumni, took those and put it in the AI, uploaded in AI, and he said, think like a professor and give me the day, the possible question paper which can come for this year. Make three models like that, and give me a format. Once he clicked enter, it gave him three question paper and he passed the examination with 70%. So you can use AI for studies as well. But don't you think it is a cheating? There is nobody in the participants? No, sir, it's not cheating. Why it is not cheating? And somebody had asked me a question before. What do you think if something like this happens? No, say for don't you think for some silly reasons also we depend on AI? I think it is a disadvantage for your thinking capacity. What is your opinion on this? So what do you think? Using ChatGPT for these kind of things or using it for silly questions like what is that or what is this? How to cook my biryani or how to take my dog for walk? All these kinds of question. If you start using for such thing, do you think it is a disadvantage or an advantage? Disadvantage. Okay. Anybody else? Disadvantage. Okay.
Hi, Emmanuel. I just wanted to let you know
Mhm.
we can wrap up the class in the next 2-3 minutes. I would like to
Sure,
open
sure,
up
sure.
for questions and then we can move on.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so it's a disadvantage what people are saying, but what I think about it. So it's somebody asked for my opinion. What I think about an AI being used for every single thing. I would say AI is something which can unlock somebody's potential in multiple different ways. Now, I ask every single person hundreds of questions, different of question, the most stupidest question which can exist in the universe. For example, I used to ask my like my science sir. So, what do you think flame is? What is it? Is it gas or is it what kind of matter it is? Plasma, gas, or what it is? The obvious answer was gas. But my question was, it is hot, but still it is gas. Could be plasma. And my sir laughed and he said in the whole class, the most stupidest question, but most interesting question. So I asked ChatGPT every single thing. Say for example, because I'm not multi-knowing, I don't know everything in the world, including about myself. I go to ChatGPT and I say, this is what I saw today. For example, this is what the behavior was. This is what the response from a person was in this kind of incident. So what ChatGPT does, it will decipher the whole event for me in a way which I did not see it probably. So what I think about ChatGPT or any AI for that matter, I say AI is a thing which can help a person in ways which you might not imagine. So I would say try every single thing with AI, not just one thing, not just second thing, not just third thing. Every single thing. Even now, today, I ran AI locally. Okay, there are types of AI when it comes to cloud AI and local AI. Local AI is where data is not in the cloud. It is not from ChatGPT company. It is not from Google company. The problem with those are they can access our data. If I have a data which I want to keep it very confidential, But if I want to decipher it different ways, but I want to do it really fast, I cannot do it on my own. I cannot read thousands of documents on my own sitting there in 1 minute or 2 minutes. So I'll have to put it in AI, which is already run by certain companies, which I don't want that to happen. So what I'll do is I will take the same model of AI, put it in my laptop. My laptop will have AI permanently. I don't have to have internet connection. I don't need to have anything else. Why? Because I started asking questions. So I would also ask you all to try all different kinds of things with AI. Try things which you never thought of doing it. Try things which you might think can be useful for your future, or try things which doesn't make sense at all. Just keep on doing it. There is no limitations. AI will get trained more. It will get more intelligent. With that, you can use it for multiple different aspects. So for a student, I would say to learn more, this is the right age, because we are not like, having those kind of responsibilities where we'll have to work 100% every single day. But what I would suggest for AI, the usage of AI is ask it questions, hundreds of questions every single day. And I hope so everybody will use at least one of the model or two of the models which I said. These are the most used also in the planet, and also the most intelligent for AI categories. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for patiently taking this class and giving us so many insights. We'll
Yeah.
just open up for questions if anybody has any questions. I know this is, first of all, we want to let you know that this is just the beginning of AI, and there's a lot more that you can explore and learn as in when you keep using it. So don't just think that this class is the only class you need to attend. Keep attending more classes with more information. Connect with Emmanuel beyond this class. Okay, ask him questions and connect, and maybe you will learn more from the conversations that we might have. Emmanuel, I think we have one question from Mamta.
Yes.
She
Yeah.
asked, "Can we
Can we
use
use
for presentation?"
Claude AI for presentation? I would say every AI can be used for presentation. You can use any AI for any kind of work. But the thing which remains is, for example, if I have to say, can I design a pamphlet with ChatGPT? No, I cannot clearly design a pamphlet with ChatGPT, but I can structure the content of the pamphlet in ChatGPT, which is done better than Canva. But designing will be done in Canva. There is no one AI which can do all the jobs, not at all in the world still.
Yeah, very true.
And I personally never used Claude that much, because the problem is it is still growing. There are better AIs which there are in market, which saves me a lot of time, because I need result to be as accurate as I want, rather than experimenting with an AI which is still growing.
Yeah, very true. Adding to this point, I just want to say there are more tools available than just ChatGPT. Like Emmanuel has shown you so many different tools. It's all about mix and match. Use the best tools that you need as per your requirements. And even though you use AI for certain skills, your human intervention is definitely needed. Your creativity is what helps AI think better, learn better. So you are the one teaching these training models. If you want to use AI consistently for learning, upskilling, I would say keep using multiple tools. See which one fits better once, and then you'll get comfortable with a certain tool for a certain requirement only if you try and use it for different activities, right? So use different tools. Use your creativity along with these tools. The mixture of creativity and AI is what will make you unstoppable in your career as you go ahead. If you feel like, as very rightly as Emmanuel said, AI cannot replace you completely. We're still smarter, we're still better. We just need to find a way to adapt, learn, and use it to our advantage. So thank you so much for the class. Thank you so much for these questions. Emmanuel, we really
Anybody has
appreciate
any
your
question?
time. Yes, anybody
Yeah,
else have any
absolutely.
questions, you can drop it in the chat box.
Thank you. Okay. There's
Thank
one
you
more
so
thing which I
much.
want to add in just for 1 minute,
Yes.
so
Yeah, yeah,
that
go
you
ahead.
can upgrade your chat GPT to even further, aspect. If you go to chat GPT in an option in the settings, you'll find something called as personalization. Go here if you see, I've put it custom instructions. For example, if you read the instruction here, I don't want you to agree with me just to be polite and supportive. AIs are designed like that. Please understand that AIs are designed in a way where it is very soft with you. Whatever you say, it agrees to it. It says okay, fine, that because it wants the companies want you to be hooked to it because people like to be understood and heard. So the problem there is if you say anything wrong also ChatGPT says you are right. So that is the reason you'll have to customize the instruction. So I have done my own. So I said I want you to agree with me. I don't want you to agree with me just to be supportive. Drop the filter, be brutally honest, straightforward and logical. Challenge my assumption, question my reasoning, and call out any flaws. What I'll do is I will copy this and share it to. One second, let me do it now so that you can copy it from the chat.
Yeah, you can put it in the chat box, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat box so that you can use it. You can just copy it and paste, and I will tell you after doing that just for once, no, your responses will change completely. One second. One second, please. I don't think so. There's a problem in this. Okay, you can continue, Kashish.
I can. You
That
can
is
send
all
it
I
to me.
wanted to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can send it to me, Emmanuel. We have a group with all the
Okay.
participants. We can send it to them. Some of them who have dropped out also. We can send it.
Okay, done. We can do it. And guys, if you would like to join UL Square, you can join it. I think I will send you the QR code, Kashish. You can also share it there. If they want to join, you can join because it's a community where like these kinds of things will be happening. We'll be discussing every single thing about life, how to improve one another so that everybody can grow together. So if you are
Absolutely.
interested in it, sure, it is not compulsory. No, definitely not, because I need people who want to improve in their lives so that we can do something. So which nobody has achieved yet. That's it.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Very true. Yep. Yep. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. We
Yeah.
really appreciate your time. We thank you so much for giving us your key insights, your learnings, your teachings, all of that you've shared today. It has really impacted, I'm sure, all of the students that are here, and I'm sure that they're
Yeah,
going to
and there is
apply
another
these
question.
skills. And,
There is
somebody's
another
asked.
question in the chat.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
do one thing.
check.
Mamta, you can connect over LinkedIn and you can ask me
Oh,
questions there because we are,
yes, yes. We're running out of
time
time,
is over. Time is
guys.
already up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're running out of time. Mr. Emmanuel has very kindly even extended another 10 minutes because so many of you were asking questions and you had concepts that you wanted cleared. So thanks a lot for the time that you guys have given. All of you watching on YouTube, those who have logged in from LinkedIn, we appreciate your time as well. And all of those, of course, who have been very participative on Zoom, we really appreciate your time. IBMR thanks you for doing this class and helping us learn from each other. Like Mr. Manuel said, you may connect with him on LinkedIn. I'll give you another quick few seconds to connect. If you have any further questions about generative AI, or if you would like to specifically explore a topic further, then you can. He's open to connecting with you all. Send a request, connect, grow your network, and stay in touch beyond this masterclass. This certificate, Emmanuel, is a small thank you on behalf of students.
Sorry, I was
Also,
unable to.
Mr. Vinay Chandrabankar. Can you see? Can you hear? Hello?
Yes, yes, I can. Yes, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just saying this certificate is presented to you on behalf of the entire team of IBMR, along with Mr. Vinay
Mhm.
Chandra Mahendrakar, who's the chairman. He sends his regards and thank you for spending your time with our students at IBMR and those who are willing to join IBMR. There is a mix of a lot of people here who are all a part of the IBMR team.
Mhm.
We all thank you and extend our gratitude for your time for conducting this class, Learn and Decode Generative AI. Let's share some thumbs up and maybe a few hearts for Emmanuel as a thank you. All of you, you
Yeah,
can use your
as today.
emojis.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much, audience, for being so participative and responsive. We really appreciate it. All right. This brings us to the end of today's masterclass, Learn and Decode Generative AI, brought to you by IBMR. IBMR, like I said, is a 26-year-old legacy. We also have our programs that I would like to discuss with you for the next 2 minutes. You can take a look at the programs. If you're interested, you may go ahead and send us a query on the website or give us a call at the IBMR number mentioned. We have top faculty and industry experts coming in just like this every weekend. We have guest lectures In the classrooms, we have IIT, IIM ex-professors who are completely involved in students' education, giving them international exposure through our study tours. Recently, we took our MBA students to Malaysia, which is an annual trip that we make so that the students get hands-on experience and learning from abroad as well. Students also get connected through each other through the alumni network. We have an extensive alumni network at IBMR with over thousand people who are our ex-students and currently have been placed in top companies, have their businesses of their own. This alumni network helps strengthen the IBMR community. Along with placements, we offer 100% placements, which no other college does. We have complete placement support. If you are skilled, if you are able to equip knowledge and apply it, then placements are at your door with IBMR. We also have a very innovative curriculum designed for the modern day Gen Z, Gen Alpha generation. This helps them connect with academia and industry with new age technology and learnings. Our cutting edge infrastructure also allows for labs and think labs and innovation camps that we conduct in college campus, making it the college to go to in Hubli. We also have our MBA and MCA program in Bangalore. Of course, it is also available in Hubli, but those who are interested in the Bangalore campus as well, we have an MBA plus PGPM program. This is a program that very few colleges offer. This is a very unique program because it has PGPM involved in it as well. PGPM is post graduation. It's a certification that is usually pursued separately. This MBA comes along with the certification that you can use if you're looking at leadership roles, you're looking at management level positions, and this program is the best fit for you after your bachelor's. We also have the MCA program if you're looking into a technical role, you're looking into getting into technology, coding, cloud. This is a perfect fit for you. We have advanced problem solving curriculum that will give you industry expertise required along with the software and the mastery that you need with the practical skills. This offer is also applicable for today's masterclass. We are providing even for those who are watching on YouTube. You can access this. It will be available for those who are scanning this QR code. This exam kit, which is a complete guide with mock exams and any kind of preparation that you need for giving the MAT exam or the ATMA exam, you can get this bundle which is originally worth around 400 rupees at just rupees 90. This offer by scanning this QR code. This will help you prepare in giving entrance exam management level roles. Again, at the end, on a warm note of thank you and gratitude, all our honors and our IT prepared was has masterclass IBMR team for allowing us bringing new speakers on a weekly basis to introduce them to the students at IBMR and beyond. We thank you for your time on Saturday, 21st February at 5 p.m. We are bringing you a masterclass in entrepreneurship. So stay tuned for details that will be sent on your email. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. Have a great night.